I know. I'm a bad YouTuber. I said I would wait a few days to record again, but you see, we have a problem. If I don't record, then like now, if I wait a few days, then well, I might have to delay the mod's release, and I'd like to get it out before April hits, preferably before April hits at all, rather than just waiting for the first week of April. So we're going to record a mission really quick because I kind of need to. I need more level 5s basically, so I can do more level 5 dungeons. So we're gonna play level 4s. We're gonna do it. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry, but we need to. I really need to. It's not because I'm addicted to playing my mod at all. I swear that has nothing to do with it.
And the pistol. A fitting end to my folly. And a curse upon us all.
So, this also gives me an excuse to talk about what occurred yesterday in the ruins, and talk about any changes I've done off screen, as well as anything I've done, well, I guess, to the mod. So first off, that was a lot of fun yesterday, looking back at it now. You have no idea how many eye rollings, or me shaking my middle fingers at the screen, or being really angry due to all the crits we were taking. But I feel that's all kind of fine. That all comes with just you going level 4 dungeons, and until I do a few more level 5 dungeons, that is, and until I do a few more of them, I don't really want to adjust creatures too much. So I've left most of the creatures alone after yesterday's run. I adjusted 1 or 2 creatures' hit points down slightly. I think the Bone Defender lost 3 hit points, and the Common Skeleton lost a single hit point. I have adjusted down the protection on the Soldier and Arbalist 5%, bringing them back down to 15% each. And then, I think that was all I've done to the creatures. For our heroes, I did the calculation on the average chance to hit. Most monsters in level 5 dungeons have a defense of like 22 or 27%, 24. Your average chance to hit is roughly about 73%. That's a little lower than I like it to be at that level without using trinkets to make up for it. So what I've done is I upped the accuracy of the level 5 skills by 5% in every instance. Now, if we end up hitting a little too often over the next 2 runs, when we do level 5 dungeons, then I shall roll that back to its original. My creatures do have less prot, the protecty ones, so I might have unbalanced it, but we're gonna test it. We're gonna test it, make sure we got it right. Next, another thing I did off camera was, adjusted the mod, was that when I was in the loot file this weekend, I asked a question on the Steam forums about a certain value I saw in one of the loot tables. Its value was like 10,400,000, something like that, or 100,040 was the value. In other words, this is the only thing that will ever spawn when this loot table was consulted. And I'm pretty sure that was a bug, so I fixed it by setting it to 40. Now, when I was in there, after I made my post, another gentleman responded and mentioned that, hey, did you think it was weird while you were in there that the Jades and the Onyxes drop at the same rate as Citrines and Emeralds? And I've never looked at the actual loot tables or their weights before. This was just an accident that I was in there trying to help someone else figure out how to make the journal entries spawn a little faster. And so it happened I noticed that value as well. So I took a look, and this gentleman had a point. So Jades and Citrines are supposed to be the most common gems, but they don't drop at the same rate. Instead, Emeralds and Citrines drop at the same rate as Onyxes and Jades. Some loot tables drop one more often than the other. I didn't like this, thinking about it. I've always thought that Jades and Citrines are the most common things, and they're not. They have an equal opportunity to drop. So I've changed the loot table so that Jades and Citrines drop at the same rate, and then Emeralds and Onyxes drop at their same rate. So in other words, you will now get more of the common gems, I think, depending upon what loot table is consulted, than the uncommon ones. So there you have it. So whenever we picked up a Citrine, we were supposed to get an Onyx. And whenever we picked up an Onyx, we were supposed to get a Citrine. Now it will work that way. Other changes I've done is when it comes to the Antiquarian, I upped the amount of gold that I had reduced her own things to. I had reduced her value to 150. I upped it back to 200, having now adventured with a Antiquarian 3 times in my normal estate. They're worth more than 150. You really want an extra at least 50 bucks for them. And I'm going to up her large artifacts to 850 as well. They only stack up to 4, so I don't think that will be unbalancing too much. In my experience with the Antiquarian, when you have her with your group, you might as well be doing battles with only 3 heroes. She contributes very little to the fight. She's there for the loot, and not for anything else, really. At least so far, that seems to be my experience with it. So I've made her worth taking a little more... I've balanced it, I hope, a little bit better in her favor. Still not as much as the base game, because that would unbalance things in my mod, and she still does let you carry 2,000 gold. But her trinkets are worth a little more if you take her. I might up them again, depending upon my experience when I start doing level 3 dungeons with her. Finally, I adjusted the Musketeer even more, being very unhappy with some of her abilities and my initial stab at it. We're going to cover these really quickly here. So, I've changed her smoke screen in that it will apply these debuffs, or attempt to, even if she misses with the shot. Now, I might change it back if when she misses with the shot, it actually misses the skeet thing that she throws out to shoot. But the smoke screen itself, if it's actually a smoke, I don't think you care if it hits the enemy or not. I think it should just apply. I probably should change the damage mod to be minus 100, and then all it does is just apply this effect at all times. I've changed Buckshot. It no longer moves the target's back. I just can't be happy with the movement on this ability, even when it comes to the Arbalist. So the Arbalists puts a speed debuff on you. My Musketeer will now put a light bleed on the targets, and the bleed chance goes up as you level it. It's a weak bleed, though. This is not the same as any of the Jester's bleeds. It will only do 1 point of damage at level 1 and 2, 2 points at level 3 and 4, and 3 points at level 5. On that same note, her sidearm now, instead of doing anything for protection, has a weak blight effect added to it. I'm going to change the name from sidearm. It's also going to be called like Hex Shot or something like that instead. I still like that it marks the target, still like that marks the target for only 2 rounds, and I still like that it has a minus 14 damage mod, so it's keeping that. Also, with the high crit chance, the blight effect might last for 5 rounds instead. Those are the only alterations I've done to the Musketeer since the last time we played. Okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and get another mission done. We need more level 5s. No way we're going after the... Oh, what is this? Oh, holy crap! That's awesome! I would really want that, but I don't have anyone who's able to handle the Prophet, so no way. We have to do a long level 3... yeah, we have to, or... Well, we have to do a long level 3, or we're not going to get more level 5s, so we might as well do the Cove. Let's assemble another group to do this. Oh man, wow. Okay, so who's coming along with us? And in fact, I need to bring my highest level 4s to guarantee they make it to level 5. So let's do it. So Robber Baron is evasive and an Eldritch Hater with quick reflexes. He'd rather be any place else but the Cove. He actually wants to go to the Weld, but the Weld's not going to be high enough to level you, sir. So you're coming along. And Robber Baron, I've given you the Gunslinger's Buckle. So you're going to benefit from all that accuracy and ranged on your shots. Which means, you know what? You don't need the Focus Ring. That just occurred to me. You don't need this at all any longer. We have some money. What trinkets are around? Anything that you could benefit from? Yeah, actually, you could benefit from the Swift Cloak. Let's buy that for you. Because this is plus 15 accuracy with anything I care about, and you don't lose any dodge rating. So we'll do this instead. Next, what else are we bringing with us? Well, we need a front rank. And Jinx77 is also an Eldritch Hater. He'd also rather go to the Weld, but well, we don't have that choice. So he's going to come along as well. He can also self-heal, which will be helpful. We'll bring April Kelso with us. She doesn't really want to go here, but she wants to go to the Weld as well, but she's going to come along here instead. She has a good stun, which will hopefully be helpful to us. What does she have here? We're going to give her +5 accuracy here. All she has is melee skills with the exception of her... Oh no, even Barbaric Yelp's melee. So she'll take this. And you know what I'm also going to do? Oh, do I have the money for it? I think I do. Let's sell off this book. And see if I have the money to do this. I do maybe have just enough. I might have to sell that focus ring. April Kelso's coming along, and because things can't be bled very easily here, she'll take Adrenaline Rush instead. Finally, I think we'll take Noelle Stenstrom. That's right, no pure healer here. This won't level her, but it'll get her very, very close. Her stuns will be really useful in this location, and she can heal if she needs to get someone off of death's door. She also is an Eldritch Slayer, so she'll be good in this location as well. Let's do it. So we actually have almost all the medicinal herbs I want. We'll bring 2 more. I'll bring 1 more bandage. We'll bring enough food to go overnighting. And that is all... Oh, nope. That's what I need. And that's all I can really... I'll bring a single key with us. Alright, let's do it. Come on, Tim. You gotta hit the button. I don't have a healer. The only person who would care would be Robber Baron. And we could spend a few rounds just healing you with very slowly if you take a massive crit.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Oh. Look at all that backtracking we have to do. Alright, well, let's get it done. We might only be camping once. That's a lot of doubling back. We might as well leave everything here for our eventual return trip. Alright, let's start by trying to finish off this guy. That does 7 damage?
Precision and power.
It just barely won't kill him. Oh, I don't have If It Bleeds, so I can't actually reach him at all. Well, this is bad. We're going to take a big, huge hit right here. Should have stunned him.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's get you back up, Rubber Baron. You're ironically the one person I don't want to be hit.
A slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. This expedition at least promises success.
Everything stays where it is until after our return trip. No. Alright. We need to kill it as quick as we can. Hopefully I can go before... Oh, it's surprise, so I'm definitely going to try to stun it. it's in the front rank, so we kind of have to use that ability. Oh, well, that's so much for that. Alright, then we have to deal with him getting all his friends getting a turn. I think I should stun.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
We'll use this on her next turn to make up for all the damage she's suffering. Of course, hitting my back rank.
Eradicated.
Oh, I probably should have stunned again, or made the attempt.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, holy damage, wow. Oh, you're kidding me. 1 hit point left.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
We might lose people here. That would be a real shame if that's the case. Good. The one that got bucked is dead. She'll die when she activates. Oh, but I still have to kill this one. Darn it. I want to heal instead. But I can't afford to.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We'll make an exception for the torch.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh, come on. I have 10 speed versus their 7, and they both go first. Of course. Oh, wow. Alright, we're gonna camp here in order to recover some life, I think. Man, good for these guys. These guys are really painful. Well, I should be guarding, is what I should be doing if I'm nervous about losing people. Heal this round and next round. So I'm going to try to heal as much hit points as I can. While also trying to lower his accuracy. Good for this guy. This guy's really messed me up.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So that would have been a Onyx and a Jade before. Interesting to know that. Do I keep going? No, we're gonna camp here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We'll use Bandit Sense to stop that ambush attempt for us, and we'll also increase surprise chances. Oh, I still need to make that 4-time units, I think. Let's get Reflection going for that accuracy and crit. Let's heal. That's hot. I think, and then I think we'll use. Oh, do I want to use clean guns? I think I want to use clean guns. And we'll. I don't think we have any 1-point skills.
The light, the promise of safety.
Now, I can probably leave one room, so we're going to leave the room that's all the way down here alone. Make sure we don't get disease. We just literally can't.
Destroyed. A death by inches. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Much more relaxing than doing a level 5 dungeon. No traps yet as well, that's interesting. Oh no, he's in the 3rd rank. That's going to be really tough to deal with. Or I'll just slaughter him outright. Man, they're hitting a lot today. Good for them, keeping their DPS up. Oh, wrong ability. That was supposed to be the AoE. Oh, I forgot! I've changed Solemnity at some point, so he can't use it from the very first spot anymore. Why don't we move him to the 2nd spot then? Oh, I can't. He can't move backwards. Then we'll revenge. We're gonna have to have the Hellion move up.
Well struck.
Due to some of the other changes that have been done to the Leper, I moved his Solemnity to only be able to be used from the 2nd or 3rd rank. I don't want to kill him, I actually want to heal one more round.
success so clearly in view? Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I don't need any of this stuff, I guess. Do I want to actually use the torch? You know what? We'll use the torch. We'll use the torch, and we'll go south. Let's get this done. We might not be camping again. Alright. We gotta double all the way back. We'll probably have at least one food check, I would imagine. Things are going well, actually, so far. Thank goodness for that camp. That was able to get our life back up. We'll use this. I think it's always good. +4 speed until camp. Plus 40% damage until the end of the quest. Holy crap. Wow. Jinx 77's a beast. Oh yeah, I wanted to change his leper's mask in order to not give it that 10% damage any longer. It was a map, thank you April. But we already have the whole area it was in. Do I spend the key here? No, we won't.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I actually will take the onyx. So what would have that have been? That would have been a citrine otherwise. I just try to keep mental track of the change I had done and if it unbalances the game at all. Nope. Never any reason to interact with those. They only give you bad things from what I can tell.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
That frees up an inventory spot. Guarantees we won't be having another camp unless we find some food. And we're not even halfway done with the dungeon. That was just getting that part done and double backing. Oh, this is a hideous looking group, quite literally.
Decimated.
Hello, Mr. Ghoul. Might kill him. We'll probably stun him. And he'll die now when he activates, so now I don't need to do anything else.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I kind of want the money. So my dilemma is if I drop the anti-venom, we come across any of those pools, we can't use it to heal. But I think we'll risk it. Oh, I'm gonna need food. So if there's food in... Let's say if there's food no matter what, we have to drop something. Holy crap! And there was no secret room. So either it doesn't exist in this dungeon, or we can't find it via just normal Maps. Interesting. That also means I'll probably drop the key. Oh, I have to kill the back two immediately.
Annihilated.
Wow, that's exactly what I need you to do, Rubber Baron. That was awesome. I can stun him for 1 round, so let's... No, we'll just smack it. Whew, that was kind of awkward. I can stun 2 turns in a row thanks to all her plus stun. Jinx, you're gonna keep guarding her. Oh! I forgot that could hit the 3rd rank. I thought that could hit the front 2. I guess his Tidal Slam can only hit the front 2. Now he's dead.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Maybe I should put back the damage mod on that pistol shot. It's doing a lot of damage.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. A fortune waiting to be spent.
Of course, it was a crit, and the target was marked, but it also had 40% prod. Oh, do I actually want to go this way? Do I need to? Oh, wait. There's no need to even hold on the shovels in this location. Yeah, we'll go this way.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'll drop the key. I don't see a secret room in this dungeon, so I'm going to assume there isn't any. If we scout one, I will then, well, I'll know.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, that's bad. Not that bad, considering that aerial pinch doesn't do any real damage, but still not what I really wanted to see. I definitely don't want to slam hitting our Hellion now. We'll prep her for next round. Well, that looks familiar to me. You know, I should change this mark to last only like 2 turns instead of 3 turns from that pistol. That might be a good way to balance it. You only get 1 round off on it. Oh, I should have guarded our Hellion. I have a 80. I think we've won this one. I just need, so I can probably heal. Oh, I should have used this. He would have died this round. Now instead, I'm probably gonna get bled. Oh, no I didn't! Holy crap! I don't really need to kill it. It's gonna die anyway.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay. Now, I've always wanted to try this, and we've only got, wow, 2 fights we absolutely need to do. We'll give this a shot. So, I think we might be able to use firewood here, but I'm not sure. Let's have you try it, Robber Baron. No, okay. Well, crap. Now we're not camping. Darn it, really? I saw provision listed under that shrine. Okay. So that's what I deserve for thinking I understand things and I don't have any idea what I'm talking about. So it looks like all the battles were to the east of our...
Some reward for a task well performed.
We're east of our starting room. And we didn't get any other food. Did we get a food check yet? We did get 1 food check. And our... Oh, there's a second one. Our surprise modifier is gone now.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'd rather hold on the shovels in case we actually find some treasure chests that we can open with them. There is a lot of curios at the very end here. This will be the last time I can stun them twice in a row. Ah, I didn't even get the last guy. Oh, wow, nice. Good dodge, everyone.
A powerful blow.
Oh, I forget. He's using that gunslinger's buckle. No, he's absolutely fine. He's fine. I don't need to lower his pistol shot.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Last time I threw away shovels, I wanted them all the time. And this time I don't. Okay, what are we dropping for this stuff? I don't think we need the bandages. So we'll drop the bandages and we'll actually take... Do I want crests or busts? Or deeds? I'll take some busts. Interesting how it decides to shuffle my gold at the end of that. Still no food. We're coming out this way to see what this is. Oh, thank goodness. We needed this pretty badly. Let's put out the torch.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
And no food. So I can avoid all the fights right up to the final area here. The game, I don't think, will spawn anything new in front of us either, because these are unexplored hallways. I think they're fixed in stone. I mean, they are. We're in the cove. Going straight ahead. Don't worry, we got the map. I don't really want to drop anything else, so we're not. Okay. That means that this next hallway is indeed the last hallway we're going down. We're now completely out of food.
To a killing blow.
Wow, everything's missing you today, Jinx. You can't hit back for anything with your whatchamacallit Kenya. Let's toss another one of these at this guy. We won't be doing any other fights. I think the room up ahead is the only room I need to actually walk into.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And we are done.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
Welcome to level 5, everyone. Robber Baron, Mankind Hater. Losing Ruins Explorer for that. You really want to go after that cannon the second time, don't you?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Splicer 45 gambled and recovered 86 stress. Malville blacked out and misplaced slippery boots, recovering 70 stress though. Visky recovered 70 stress. Calzo recovered 56 stress. Cassandra removed Faithless. Yumi removed Misses the Spot. Shooter Multimeter removed Egomania and locked Cautious. Jinxed, April Kelso, and Robert Baron are now all level 5. So now we'll do this on screen really quick. Let's throw Shooter Multimedia in here for some stress recovery. Cassandra, you can do the same. Yumi can go over here. And Jinx 77. Robber Baron, you leveled up. You were actually ready to go. Everything on you, April. And Jinx can go in for some stress recovery. April has 27. That's just enough I won't toss her in for stress recovery. And that will do it for us. Okay, everyone. What do we get as well? Sacred Scroll. We could put that on Captain Mad Chris. Oh, Captain Mad Chris isn't even using the stun. Sure, then this is perfect for her. Oof, she's going last. She doesn't have any dodge. If she does this, but she'll do that anyway. And then we can give these slippery boots back to Malville, who managed to lose them. Okay, cool. Alright everyone, thank you again for watching. So, this will go up the same day, I think, as the last video, so I might not have any backlog by the time I get another one done. And that means I'll see you guys ready and willing to the next mission. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care.